questions from our media. Mason, your line is now live.
Hey Daniel, this is Mason from the Sports Sesh podcast. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. Thanks you.
That's great to hear. What are your thoughts on your opponent overall?
I think he's a tough, hungry fighter, and looking forward to that fight and give him his first loss.
And as we know, this is going to be your 53rd professional MMA bout. Do you think your experience is going to be the biggest factor in this fight?
No, I never put too much weight on my experience and my former fights. I hoped I learned from it, from all the fights I did, win or losses, and I carried with me, and I try to be here now in the moment and bring all I've learned to the next one, and try to be there, bring my full potential, and enjoy the fight.
Jay Anderson.
Daniel, welcome back. Just two quick ones for me. First off, just give your thoughts on this matchup, because you're the veteran here, obviously, against an undefeated up-and-comer in Keoni Diggs.
Yes, I'm very excited for that fight. Undefeated, it's a challenge to me to give him his first loss, but I'm really looking forward to that fight, especially after the fights I had, and now I want to prove really what my potential is. I want to show it Friday night.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't pick your brain about this. Obviously, the Grand Prix didn't go how you wanted, but you've shared the cage with Patricio Pitbull on 2 occasions. He's going to fight AJ McKee next month in the finale. Is McKee the first man to beat Pitbull, in your opinion? I shouldn't say the first man, but will he win it all in the end?
Definitely, he is a threat for Pitbull, and I'm very excited for that fight too. As I could see AJ improving all over his career, followed him since he's been also with Bellator. I think this is one of the best fights that Bellator can put on, and I'm very excited for it. But Pitbull is Pitbull, and I don't know. It's very hard for me to pick on that one. But if I have to, I would say Pitbull will make it. But really, anything can happen, especially with all the improvements that AJ made.
All right. Thanks very much for the time.
Thank you.
Abraham.
Hey Daniel, you're 36 years old. How much do you believe you have left in the tank, especially considering you fought a very high-ranked opponent in your last fight, like Emmanuel Sanchez?
Honestly, I don't know. Now I have this fight in front of me, and as long as I enjoy this game, I will be here. When this stops, I will quit.
Dylan, go ahead.
Hey there, Daniel. I appreciate you making some time.
Thank you.
I'm just curious because you're presently ranked number 7 in the division. You're getting ready to fight an undefeated contender in the weight class. I'm kind of wondering what your broader goals are within the division for the calendar year, just with this being your first fight of 2021.
Honestly, I don't want to look ahead of this fight, not in one point, just because in the past, like in the tournament, it was like always a little bit there to look what's after the next one. Now I really want to focus on this one fight, and I see where I go from there.
For sure. Thanks for the time, man.
Thank you.
Jeff, go ahead.
Jeff Brantley from the Man in the Cage podcast. Daniel, you mentioned some of your recent performances. What did you take away specifically from those fights, and what did you work on, going into this one coming up on Bellator 261 specifically?
I felt that in a couple situations I really held back, and I didn't do the things that I wanted to do or that I trained for. I want to really let go of all the stopping in the fight. I really want to let go and go with the flow, and just put the pressure on like I did in training.
Thank you, and good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
Santiago.
Guten Tag, Daniel, and greetings from Amsterdam. Thank you for the time.
Hello,
in recent years, you were the person to give the featherweight champion Pitbull the most problems in a fight. A lot of people even thought you won that fight in 2018. After that, Pitbull has been finishing people left and right. Why do you think he couldn't do any of that to you? Is your style perfectly made to fight someone like him?
I think I was very well prepared for that fight, and also, like I said, I was very close to finish him. but it is what it is. He's the champion, and he won that fight fair and square. So, but I really think we prepared perfectly for that fight, and it was just an inch that was missing. And I still feel that I can beat him with the right mindset. It's just a thing that played a little role in my mind, what kept me from winning this fight.
MMA is growing every day in Deutschland. You have fought all over Europe for Bellator, Daniel, but not yet in Germany. How much would it mean to you if you could bring Bellator back to your own country?
Man, this would mean the world to me. I really waiting for very long to fight back in Germany, because I always loved the German crowd, and I know there's many people in Germany loving the sport of MMA, and it would be amazing to have Bellator there. I'm really looking forward to have Bellator one day in Germany, hopefully in my city, Frankfurt.
Good luck on fight night, sir.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, last one here. Ronald.
This is Ronald E. Smith. My question is just preparing for what have you done to prepare for this upcoming fight? Did you have to do anything different in the gym?
We were lucky that also through the COVID restrictions, the professional fighters, were able to train. So I'm very happy to have that privilege, especially with my team and gym MMA Spirit. We're able as professionals to train. So basically, we could keep training going the way we usually train. And as far as preparation goes, trainer analyzed my opponent, and we did all this stuff and tried to listen a lot to my body, and came here without injuries, perfectly prepared, and happy and looking forward to Friday night.
All right. Thanks for the time, Daniel. Good luck Friday.
Thank you.